What's up, Snapchat? We're Web Prophets, and we're starting our own Snapchat channel.
We're going to launch Snapchat for Web Prophets within the next, say, 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how it's going to look, kind of who's doing what the process is, what the content's going to be, you know, kind of how we're going to market it. You have experience kind of on a personal level. We're trying to launch this, I guess, as a company, but still make it interesting enough and still make it consistent enough that it engages.
So it's important to share not that much content, but 1 to 5 snaps a day, maximum 5.
We need to be experimenting, and that may mean that we lose people who follow us, right? But that's part of the experimentation. I think if we're scared to lose followers, that's going to be an issue.
If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But
Yep.
then what are we even classifying success?
Like we want to know how to use Snapchat for a business so that we can sell it to other businesses, right? That's a goal that we want to get out of this.
Number of followers, right? So views over number of followers. Chats per snap, but also chats per requested
Snap.
snap.
Email subscribers, leads,
I would want to, in the beginning, limit it.
guidelines.
I would limit it to the one person who just shares, right? Who just tries to figure out the style, the message, the stuff that works.
I've got Connor on Snapchat. He's pretty
Active?
creative
Yeah.
and active.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
let's use
perfect.
Connor.
Done.
So what do you, as users of the platform quite frequently, and there are a lot of you are, what do you think will work? What do you think won't? What would you add to it?
Are we going to discuss like times that we're posting? Because
We've not even got to that level.
I was going to say, because like if we're to be posting stuff later on in the day, once we're all in work and people are like they might not see it until that evening or even the next morning.
So let's talk about that down the track.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a really, really good point.
A day in the life of Sujin or a day in the life of a producer, like literally waking up, getting to the office, morning meeting, you know, content, meetings, everything that a producer goes through in one day.
So and so does it this way, so and so does it this way.
Yeah, that's
Which
cool.
one are you?
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
sweet.
Screenshot
That's cool.
your favorite. Maybe we could do like a little insight into SEO, like a little SEO process, or how to get
Software tools we use.
software tools, or how to launch a
So how
Facebook
to,
ad.
let's do that. And then next steps, Connor, 10-week trial. Woo!
Yeah, so the biggest change is that Penguin is now real time, and by real time I mean monthly. It's not real time per se, but what it means is
15 seconds each.
15 seconds.
Um,
Okay. The biggest change is that Google Penguin is now real time, so that means it's going to be updating on a monthly basis as part of their core algorithm refresh.
Yesterday with George, I like sat there the whole time, and he had to like sit there and wait for me. So I'm trying to be like, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Because I mean, I gotta include it. I can't just do me the whole time. Like, plus with my face looking like it is, nobody wants to see this on Snapchat. You ready?
Keep your content creative and engaging. Yay!
The biggest challenge I think is going to be for us finding the balance between the fun, playful nature of the platform, and providing actual useful content. I think it'd be cool if we represented that.
So Tam, why is Web Prophets starting a Snapchat channel?
We want to try out a new marketing channel and we want to see if we can do it for our clients. Hey Connor, what are we going to share on Snapchat?
We're going to be sharing marketing tips, behind the scenes content, and occasionally Tam here is going to let me do something fun.
How we're going to increase our followers. This is the biggest part of this session.
We need an offer.
Well,
Or
we
something
need
exciting.
many different things. We need that, yes. But how are we going to promote the channel is the first thing. You know, we don't know anything right now, right? Like, we've got ideas, we've got some personal experiences. We don't know kind of how to scale to a couple thousand followers fast, right? Or 10,000, 50,000, right?
Hey everyone, so we just finished up our first week of Snapchat for Web Prophets. And while this was our first experiment with Snapchat, we definitely learned a lot along the way and have a lot more in store for everybody.
What can we do that's engaging as a company? You know what I mean? Because so far it's been good, it's been creative, not so engaging. You know, it's been okay. It can be way better.
I think we need themes to keep a story going that intrigues people.
Yeah.
This changes a lot about what we said at the beginning though. When we started planning out, we said one of the things we will be sharing is content. Some of it will be behind the scenes stuff, some of it will be.
Well, I said we're going to experiment.
It's valid, yeah, it's valid. But we're changing the experiment now based on no data.
No, we're learning from
There is
our
no
tests.
It's like all qualitative data anyway. We don't have enough of anything at the moment.
Yeah, but it's not experimenting if we stop doing one thing and just keep doing the other.
Well, kind of.
That's not experimenting.
It's not
right?
scientific experimenting.
It's
it's marketing experimenting. But then we have the conversation about it and we say, okay, so what is it that makes it good? And then this is happening. So it's not like we're changing it. It's like, okay, so we did some stuff. We saw the content. Content was okay. I don't think it's good enough to really kind of have people saying, that's awesome.
So we have a theme and people can follow the journey and the evolution of that story.
But if somebody doesn't like the theme that week, are they going to just switch off for that week, or are they going to unsubscribe? That's my only thing about it.
Well, if they do, we're testing.
There's not that many posts, I would say, as well.
We're testing.
Right?
Well, if it's every day, though, right? If it's the same thing every day and they don't like what
I think it's better than what we're doing now.
Yeah.
For sure.
We got boot camp.
So we're boot camp this week. Next week we've got pairing the SEO team. Oh, pairing across the company, but we're launching it in the SEO team.
My name's Tam and I'm here to tell you about our new training program, Content Marketing Bootcamp. It's presented by Sujin Patel in Texas.
The bootcamp is for anybody who's using SEO or inbound marketing to grow their business.
Registration's only open until midnight tomorrow, so get in quick.
Hey guys, we've
Hey guys, Ollie here. We've recently introduced pairing as a new way to increase productivity across the team.
The next step is to roll it out to our SEO and content departments. We'll let you know how we go.
We decided to work on themes as a thing, and then the Content Marketing Bootcamp theme, you told me, but I don't feel like it really worked. We didn't have enough.
We decided that doing an entire theme on one thing in a week, like, it would have just been too much.
It perhaps wasn't the right theme, and so we were going to do pairing for the second week's theme. And again, we came across the problem that there just wasn't enough really that we could really talk about in an engaging, interesting way. Alex, you're more keen to just have the person hold.
I'm trying to get it to feel like a behind the scenes rather than a presentation of stuff that's happening.
Maybe we had it wrong from the beginning though. Like, you know how we always...
Very likely.
But maybe like traditionally we'll say for every platform, think of the end user. But maybe the nature of this platform is to showcase who you are with no stop signs. Maybe it's just about forget what we think our target audience want to see. This is who Web Profits are.
What's the next step? Because I like these ideas. We need to try something different.
How should we implement them? Yeah. Like, do you want to try department heads for a day?
Do you want to try it first?
Why don't you try it? Yeah.
Alright, give me the phone.
Yeah?
Me. Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, it's Kath, head of social at Web Profits. I'm in sunny, or surprisingly sunny, Melbourne today for a client kickoff meeting. Social heavy, so very excited about that.
Hey, this is Alex Cleanthus, Chief Innovation Officer at Web Profits. If you've just started following us, we are following me this week as I'm in San Francisco for the Google conference.
Hey Snapchat, what's up? My name's Tam Al-Sad and I'm a full stack marketer. I'm taking over Web Profits Snapchat channel this week, so stay tuned for some insights into what I do. Basically, we're changing it now so that one person at a time in the company will take over Snapchat for a week. Firstly, I just want to point out that this is for Movember and I don't have it all the time. It just feels a bit more engaging. More people kind of react to people. We weren't massively happy with the stuff we were putting out, and it can be quite hard to come up with the content to do that on a regular basis, whereas if you just do the stuff that you're doing day to day, then there's always something to record.
I've seen what you guys have done. I've given you a lot of feedback in person.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just focus on 5 really good snaps every single day. And if you make, really 80% of your content generally on the web should be about helpful stuff and not about you, so that 20% that's about you, people actually care about it, right? Right now it needs to be less very high impact content.
Yeah.
But there's storytelling to it too, right?
But I like the approach in terms of the content, and I think we should just keep experimenting on that for a bit, because it's just interesting just to see what's happening in someone's life here. To me, anyway.
It's interesting to
It
us.
seems to be interesting enough that there's people who are screenshotting that you don't know.
It's not dropping off either. Like, it's been the number of people who are watching my post snaps in a fairly short sequence. They're watching them all the way through.
I think it's a moustache, man. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
It's a mixture of everything.
Nah, it's good stuff. Nah, it's good. It's good stuff. Like, it's the best stuff that I've seen us do, I think, for some time, forever. So let's maintain that. Now it's Sujin, so maybe it's gonna go a bit downhill now, but.
What's up, Snappers? I'm in Sydney taking over the Web Profits Snapchat while I'm here. Got Britt here following me around as usual, and come see me at StarCon. Is that normal? Is that a good thing?